All right, like I was saying, man, that means that goes to show you there's going to be a race war, man. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16, when he let you know that he's going to use, you know what I'm saying, them same fishermen to become, he's going to choose them to be mighty hunters, and we're going to hunt them out of the hills and out of the holes, man. That goes to show you, it don't matter if they buy an underground bunker, you know what I'm saying, during World War III, and they do escape the nuclear destruction, man, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to send over here in the fire of his jealousy, man. You know, those arrows that's going to be shot off from all the other foreign countries, man, according to the scriptures, which are the ICBMs, man, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, that's going to burn up America and make that pit of fire, man, which is going to be the second death, man, that's going to burn with fire and brimstone. Okay? So there's a time and season for everything, man, and it's going to be a season that we're going to become those mighty hunters, and we're going to be able to put our hands on these devils, man, you know, and get back some payback and do according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's will, just like we read, man. We're not going to do it according to our will. Okay, now let me get another precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. And the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is his name. So the portion of Jacob, we're not unlike these heathens, man. You know, that's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua chose us and gave us those moral standards, law, statutes, and commandments, man. Morals and a way to live, man. Because he favored us, you know, and he already know what we was going to do before we was going to do it. He already know that we have a zeal for him, man. You know, and it does, you know, and it doesn't matter. All Israel is going to be saved in the end. But how you going to get to that salvation, man, is you're going to choose life on this side of death. You're going to learn death by pain, or you're going to escape the sting of death, man, and just be called up like and translated and gave that spiritual body, that extraterrestrial body, man, without having to meet that death by pain like 2/3 of our people are going to have to meet on this side. But ultimately, all Israel is going to be saved. It's just 2/3 are going to come back through the loins of the 144,000 men. All right, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So with us, you know what I'm saying, when these fishermen be turned into those mighty hunters, we're going to break the nations into pieces, man. We're going to whoop them back into shape. You know, whoop them into the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. So righteousness will be established on the earth, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to use us as his battle axe, man. Lord, will I be part of that number, man? You know? It's just all according to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's will. Just like he's long-suffering, we also have to be long-suffering and patient as well, man. This is the faith and the patience of the saints that we're going to, you know, that Esau, the so-called white race, is going to get paid back for all the atrocities that they done unto the children of Israel, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They the ones that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Now let me get another precept. All right, this is the book. I'm going to go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, you know, and I'm going to start at verse 5. And the reason I'm bringing this out to let you know that Esau, the so-called white man, he killed the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans with the sword, man. You know, he tried to slew his brother Jacob. He said when his dad Isaac died, you know what I'm saying, he's going to slay his brother Jacob. And that's what you have been seeing, you know what I'm saying, throughout history. You know, Esau had to eat his words, man. The so-called white race had to eat their words. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua made them play out that course, man. Them slaying their brother Jacob all the way up to the time that he judged the whole world, man. To let you know what he's going to do with them, you know. And he let them have their way so he can destroy them, man. You know, he building that case just like the so-called white men do in his court system. You know, just like they do to the so-called drug dealer. You know, they'll probably go to him and buy some drugs up off him so they can build that case, man. They can have, they can build that case so that when they do finally kick in the door and go get him, they can bury him for a lifetime, man. That's the same thing that Yahweh Shah doing, You getting, you getting finessed by the ultimate finesser, man. He's going to make sure that y'all don't have a body for your spirit to come back into, man, after the 1,000 years of slavery. That's going to be it for the so-called white race, man, the Edomites, finito. After 1,000 years of slavery, once they served their bondage, what they were made to serve, man, they're going to be destroyed completely off the face of the earth. And the earth will know no more wickedness, man. Just like 2/3 of our people got to get that judgment as well, so they won't know no more wickedness. All right, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamities, in the time that their iniquity had an end. And that's what the so-called white man has done since the times of Alexander the Creed, man. All the way down to his 4 generals, man. Lasamikis, Ptolemy, Ptolemy, let me see, Ptolemy, Shalaki, like I was saying, man, Ptolemy, Sir Lucas, and Cassander. I believe those was his 4 generals, man. All the way down to his 4 generals, which once his 4 generals got into power, man, it basically showed the division of their kingdom, man. Because they didn't want the same thing that Alexander wanted. Alexander wanted them to rule in unity, man. That's why he had that whole homosexual thing that he used to do with his soldiers, man. He used to make his soldiers lay with one another so they could have feelings and affection attached for one another and to make them fight, for each one another, even harder, man, even stronger, All right. So the Edomites, man, they had a perpetual hatred against Jacob, man, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which y'all can see unto this day, man. Okay. This is verse 6 of Ezekiel chapter 35. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and shed Shalaki, in blood shall pursue thee. Saith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So blood is going to pursue the so-called white man because they haven't hated blood, man. They have shed the blood continuously of the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans throughout history, still all the way up to this day. You see the shootings in the streets, man. You see these things happening. They can't hide from their judgment. And they can't hide the fact that they are the secret of iniquity. They're being revealed right before your eyes. That's why the brothers are making, this is why we call you the devil videos to these Edomites, man, the so-called Caucasian race. Because it's had been fulfilled who the secret of iniquity is, man. It's been fulfilled. You can clearly see it, man. That's why Job 9:24 let you know, man, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If it's not the so-called white man, where and who is he, man? Who else have did these wicked things, these wicked deeds? Yes, all the nations had a hand in the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans going into slavery, but who led the charge, man? Who took the slavery too far? The so-called white man. The fingers keep pointing in y'all direction. That's how we know that y'all are the nation of Edom, because the scriptures bear witness, man. History bear witness. Time has told on y'all, man. Time tells stories, and it's had told on y'all. Y'all are revealed. That's it. The skirt of Esau is being lifted up, man. And the nakedness, you can't hide your nakedness, man. And the nakedness are showing, man. The nakedness showing. All right, now let me get one more scripture. And I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying, man, and it served the purpose. All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance, He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. And that's what's going to happen, man. You reap what you sow. He that lead into captivity must go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword, man. You know what I'm saying? The righteous is going to wash their feet with the blood of the wicked, man. Just like the wicked have washed their feet with the blood of the righteous continuously, man. You know, and we're going to do it all according to Yahweh Ba'ashir Yahushai's will, man. You know, and he said we're going to beat Esau into stubble, man. To let you know that soon as he served his slavery what he was meant to serve, you know, he's going to be beat into pieces, man. And burnt the hell up, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashir Yahushai, all of this is according to his will, man. So with that being said, I pray and hope that this lesson was edifying and it served the purpose. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Bahashim Ha Rakah Kodash, Ma'amoth, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and salutation to the Akim, man, out there around the four corners of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling election sure, and shalom to the hopeful elect of Yashar, all of Delta America.